Played for more than 100 years, through conference realignments and up and down seasons, when the victory bell is on the line, these two come back around and get this rivalry tuned up. Welcome to one of the most beautiful campuses in the country, Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and home to the Red Hawks. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Red Hawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Looking for a man, it's Sorsby. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The Victory Bell Trophy is the oldest non-conference rivalry in college football. The rivalry itself, based on a township dispute in the early 1800s about income being diverted from Miami to Cincinnati. David, I didn't know that until you told me.
Well, you know, I like to share my notes, Reese, and make you sound smart, but a non-conference rival game is really, really cool. It's unique, it's different. The series is almost 500 after all the meetings, so Jesse, I'm excited about this one.
And cool traditions in this game, too. You know, the University...
He's got it inside the 30. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand off from the shotgun. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy.
Touchdown, Bearcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Miami, Ohio's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
And he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Quarterback making checks. To the air. It's Finn. using the quick game. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tracy. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. He'll throw it. Touchdown, Miami! Grab. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simmons. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Leaves it with the back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking for a man. It's Finn. And they can't make the connection. The Redhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to...
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. East Carolina opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. On the option. The pitch. There he goes. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Up to 45 yards on the ground in this 1st quarter. That is a terrific start. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got the 1st down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Reynolds. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, 1st down and more. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Redhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. Power ahead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Dances away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Quick completion to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to...
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This rivalry dates all the way back to the late 1800s, 1888, and to this day remains one of the most tightly contested rivalries in all of college football.
Pretty amazing, Reese. It's the oldest current non-conference rivalry in college football. And David, I think when you're playing in a game like this that has this much history, it just adds so much pressure, I think, to both teams.
Well, and the coaches were so cool talking about all the history, all the moments. They know it. They know about it. The players know about it. So it's a...
Oh, a lot of space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Finn. That's caught. It's Weaver. Bust through behind his pad. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Keeps looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle box, as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. The offense changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Now improvising. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Finn. He slings it deep to the left. Makes the grab. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit as he throws. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weaver. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Using his legs to buy some time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Redhawks will hustle to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. And the ball's loose in the backfield. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks! And that one will give them the lead. They'll line up to go for 2.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. In the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Just a little off. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in, it's Caldwell. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Caught in the backfield, it's Tracy. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. With the catch, it's Weaver. He's loose down the left side. Tag! Touchdown, Miami! And once he found... Looking for space, it's Walker. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
From the gun, running back on the move. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Caldwell.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Runs through the tackle. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Grabbed in the middle, it's Royer. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Royer. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab on the left.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the 1st, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense...
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Finn. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. One final play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Perry. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Motion from the wide receiver. The give. finds a little space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense right now is pitting their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Simmons. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gonna run it, it's Walker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. That'll pull them back to within 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Houston had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans there in Clutch City are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Finn. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the fourth. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Powers through the defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Hawks with the 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Tracy. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He wants to change this route. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Got a man, it's Perry. Crosses the 30, he's got away. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Redhawks are threatening in the red zone. They'll try the run. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. The Redhawks of Miami get to ring the victory bell, and it is sweet, sweet music anytime you take down the Bearcats. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.